BDSS, Business Development Services. The goal is we want to help as many MSMEs as possible to develop their business, access the needed things that will help them grow from where they are to where they want to be.
The main component of this one is to provide business development services to MSMEs. That is to say, to train the trainers on how to link the MSMEs to different services available to them, so as to enhance their marketing capability, their access to finance, and linkages to market beyond this shop.
We started since about less than 2 years now. And then in Niger State we work with 7 partner organizations, and then we have additional 3 new partner organizations. And all the 10 are doing very well. So far, over about less than 2 years, the 7 partner organizations have trained over 7,000 MSMEs in Niger State. So from the way the project is being designed, the approach is that the training will constitute 40% of the entire approach, while the access to business development support service will constitute 60% of the whole approach.
I'm here for a training on BDS, that's Business Development Support Service, which was organized by GIZ-GOPA. That follows suit a ToTC training we had that's last year. We're supposed to do like a step-down training for entrepreneurs, for them to be able to compete in the market, to increase the performance of their businesses, and then to have access to market and finance.
The training has been awesome. The POs presented unique participants. We've been trying to implement the training using the experiential learning cycle so that they will go back and present such to their MSMEs. We've subjected them to a series of topics and subjects that will enhance achieving the goals, and so far my rating shows that they can go back and deliver in their own partner organization.
There is a lot of improvement from the former knowledge. We've been trained on how we can make quality videos for MSMEs to pitch their ideas to potential investors across the globe. We have also been taught how MSMEs can leverage on technology to market their products, to source for funds, without limiting themselves to the local environment.
Interestingly, because of the tech content, a lot of traders have shown their capacity. They've been able to grow themselves and grow. There's now increase in knowledge. They can do Canva, they can do applications online for funding, access to market, and also I think it's been a worthwhile investment in terms of time, resources, and the human effort towards growth for these trainers.
It's been very wonderful. I've seen different modes of facilitation. I've met different people having different innovative ideas towards training delivery.
So what we did was to organize, to invite 4 each from the old trainers, from the old partner organization, and then 2 trainers each from the new partner organization, to at least converge for this very session.
I was able to know different approach to business, different strategies that will work for business. You're not getting it here, try the other means and you get it. And then on the part of communication too, how to interact with your customers, how to get your customers, how to source for funds online and other means too.
We have also learned a lot about how MSMEs can avoid the negative side of the internet, so that while navigating their business on the digital space.
So far, we've been doing well, and the training has been going on. Organized, and we're learning all the things we're supposed to learn. How well we're going to tackle the world outside. Actually, the SMEs, linking them to better service providers so that their businesses will expand.
The training is actually an improved version from other trainings, and we talk about it actually exposes us every aspect in which every aspect of organizations or support that an SME can get. So we actually have a broad knowledge about how SME can actually leverage on all these support services to actually grow and scale up their businesses.
The goal is job creation and employment, and we hope that the MSMEs that are being trained can grow and expand enough to be able to employ people and increase income. And if these two goals are achieved, poverty will be reduced in Nigeria. The more entrepreneurs we have in Nigeria, the better the economy will be because of this circle of investment to and from the entrepreneurs. So the dream, the goal is entrepreneurs increase their capacity financially, materially, in every area, and they deliver for Nigeria, and Nigeria is better off as a result of this project.
Wow, the facilitators are very wonderful, they are very energetic, and they really came down to the level of the trainers so that they can lead the trainers from behind. The trainers are taking the lead in terms of this training, which is really helping in bringing out the hidden potentials in the trainers.
From the lesson, from the sessions, all the sessions are actually important because they actually link to each other. But I think for me the peak of it is the exposure of letting know that SMEs can actually leverage using with the use of ICT, which is very, very important. SMEs mostly before now have actually been doing their businesses without relying on social media. Most SMEs actually believe that social media are only used for entertainment, but now people are beginning to aware that this is an untapped source of funding you can get, and also you can actually make a whole lot of money by marketing your product online, especially focusing on the digital marketing of your side of your product. It can actually help you to scale up your product. You can get funding online. You can actually do a lot of marketing, taking advantage of the different social media platforms that we have. You can actually advertise your product and really scale up in big time.
And then the experience of sharing knowledge among every other PO is what I always look forward to during the ToTC.
There are aspects that some POs have strength while others are weak in those aspects. The POs have been very open in sharing information, which has helped in the smooth implementation of these activities. So kudos to the POs.
I have met colleagues who are very, very, very good, and colleagues who are very, very supportive, colleagues that are from different backgrounds, yet we are able to give ourselves that psychological breath. We've seen ourselves as colleagues, even though some of us, or let me say, we are from different backgrounds. In other scenarios, others will be looking at others as maybe a student to lecturer's relationship or boss to employee relationship. But here we have all seen ourselves as colleagues and trying to meet the same goal.
Having all these POs together, I think they are the best you can have around Niger State. They are all experienced in their own field. They are wonderful people, and we have grown to be like one family.
The entrepreneurship world needs people like the people we're having here to support, because that is what is trending now. The white collar jobs are no longer available for us. So what is left for us is to see how we can develop our entrepreneurship skills, and then both youth and women have a better world to live on.
We should try work in synergy to see that the aims and objectives That is the mission for this project, See the Limelight.
This training primarily is not just for the MSMEs alone. Remember, the POs are entrepreneurs themselves. There are kits we've been using, digital skills, we have been applying digital skills so far, digital marketing skills, outlet for accessing finance, how you do pitching to investors and every other thing. You find out that too, the POs and the trainers too can use this to pitch for their services too. So it's not just for the MSMEs, they too will gain from it and it will improve their productivity and income entirely.
The set of trainers, they've been quite impressive. The rate at which they captured the new knowledge, even when it was new to them, they were willing to take the risk to just attempt, and the fact that they're willing to just learn made the whole session easy, and it's been a good one.
The facilitators, they are wonderful people, they know their stuffs, and they have the right knowledge, they know what to do, they know how to coordinate us, how to get the best out of us. So they are good people, and I can say they are the best.
The main reason why I think this training is just for us to fight poverty, to fight corruption in Nigeria. Because if we are to train most of our youth here, all this fighting, stealing, bandits and co, I think we have reduction of that in Nigeria.
It is a popular knowledge that MSMEs worldwide drive economies of country, and especially for Niger here, which is known to be more like a civil service state. Through the intervention of GIZ, the number of MSMEs has increased, and they are not relenting. They are still supporting the MSMEs to grow and develop, not just bringing them to and giving them employment.
For GIZ-GOPA, I give a thumbs up to them because they are doing a whole lot of wonderful projects here. Most especially to see that the poor have a say in the economy.
GIZ, in collaboration with GOPA, has helped to be able to bring people to knowledge that is actually not mostly available, and they make sure that young people can be inspired to actually desire to be self-employed or to actually be part of the entrepreneurial success. So GID actually makes information available by trainings and actually making sure that entrepreneurship can actually link and have access to other support services that can make their business actually grow. Knowledge is power, and it's very, very important, and I think GIZ and GOPA has done a great job doing that.
We did a evaluation from what we did last year, and we discovered that at least we have more than 30% of the MSMEs that have gone through increased income, like they have mentioned it. And we have a lot of testimonies apart from increasing income to exposure, to enlightenment, to education, to connection linkages, and then improvement in all areas.
We want to say thank you very much to GIZ. We are happy to be partnering with you. We are happy to be trained, and of course to partner with you in ensuring that we have a better society where everyone join the economy based on their speciality and what they aspire to, or the aspect they aspire to be in the economy.
For GIZ, I think the only thing we can tell them is thank you, and thank you. Only God will bless them, because they did a lot in Minna here. Not only Minna though, because they are using almost 4 to 5 states, but Minna in particular, we are telling them thank you.
The goals have been achieved. 14,000 people being trained on entrepreneurship education. It's a good goal, and it's a plus for everybody.
Go through the materials provided to you, study them very well. Facilitation is not just about polemicity, it goes with understanding the content and also implementing using the experiential learning cycle and the adult learning process. If you can put this together, I believe you will deliver the entire objective and the goals and the mission of the program, and you see that MSMEs in Nigeria will improve beyond where we find them.
So we want to see a change world, but a change Nigeria, a change Niger State. We are more of our youth, women, will be engaging in some activity that will hand them a sustainable income.